Tragedy and heartbreak. Tragedy and heartbreak come in many different forms, and most of the time they catch us completely unawares. Unexpected, coming from left field, the kind that leaves you almost gasping for air. Last week, a friend's 17-year-old granddaughter died from suicide. When I heard the news, the world seemed to stand still. A young, vibrant, seemingly so confident young woman, gone. And what is left is not only a space where she once was, but hearts that feel so unbearably heavy. Heavy with grief, heavy with shock, heavy with the pain her family must now carry, her family must now be going through. There are moments in life where words simply do not exist. What makes these situations especially difficult is that often we did not see it coming. Many years ago, I had arranged to meet with a Year 12 student on a Saturday to help her finish an HSC assignment. When I arrived at school, I was told she had been taken to hospital after an overdose. I remember the shock, the total disbelief, and the question that immediately surfaced: how did I not see this? On the surface, everything had seemed normal. We were working through the usual Year 12 pressures, assignments, expectations, future plans. Nothing appeared out of the ordinary. And that is part of what makes these situations so complex. Pain is not always visible. Struggle does not always announce itself. Life for young people today carries pressures that my generation did not experience in quite the same way. Social media amplifies comparison. There can be an unspoken expectation to have it together, to look okay, to perform okay, to have so many likes, to have so many followers, to be okay, even when internally things may feel so very different. As a former teacher, I sometimes reflect on whether we are equipping our young people with enough emotional tools. Not just the academic knowledge, but resilience. The understanding that setbacks are indeed a part of life. Failure is a part of life. It's learning to stand back up again that is important. That disappointment is survivable. That failure is not final. It's a learning experience. I once heard the founder of Spanx share how her father would regularly ask her, "So what did you fail at this week? And what did you learn?" She said it reframed failure for her. It removed shame and replaced it with growth, knowledge, and understanding. That mindset, the ability to see challenges as part of the journey, is not automatic. It is learned, it's a skill, it is modelled. And modelling doesn't mean being perfect. There were years when I tried very hard to appear as though I was coping with everything on my plate. I thought being strong meant holding it all together. In hindsight, I wonder whether that unintentionally sent the message that struggling was weakness. What I've come to understand is this: strength is not the absence of struggle. It's the willingness to move through struggle honestly. Perhaps part of modelling resilience is allowing our young people to see that adults have hard seasons too, and that asking for help, feeling deeply, and rebuilding are all part of simply being human. And perhaps that is where we come in. Whether we are parents, grandparents, teachers, mentors, or simply honoured adults in a young person's world. Are we creating spaces where emotions can be spoken without judgment, without immediate fixing, without minimising? Sometimes what is needed most is not advice. It is presence, just an ear to be heard and listened to. Remembering to not assume silence means strength, and not assuming that a smile always means everything is fine. Listening slowly with the attitude of, I'm here, I'm not in a rush, I've got you. And perhaps gently checking in again in a few days later, not to interrogate, just to remind them that they matter, that they are important. You and I both know that we cannot control every outcome, but we can choose the kind of environment we help to create. So let us choose compassion over assumption. Let us be safe places, and let us be steady. And if you are listening today and you are struggling, please know that support is available. In Australia, Lifeline is 13 11 14 and Kids Helpline is 1800 55 1800. Reaching out is a sign of strength. And today, my friends, we hold those who are grieving in my friends' family and those who are grieving elsewhere in other families. And we commit to showing up with greater awareness, gentleness and care. With heart, Margherita.